Hey guys, I'm Candy and welcome back to Candy's Locker Room. What a showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Patriots on Sunday. When I say showdown, that's exactly what I mean. These guys went tit for tat. The Cowboys in the first quarter went for it on 4th and 1 and Zeke came up just short. The Pats got the ball and they successfully scored a touchdown, bringing the score to 7-0, leading the Cowboys. But not so fast. A touchdown for the Cowboys, bringing the score to 7-7. The Patriots in the first quarter with another touchdown, leading over the Cowboys 14-7. In the second quarter, the Cowboys are in scoring position. Dak throws the ball to the end zone and it is intercepted by the Patriots. Just in the nick of time, Randy Gregory forces a fumble with his second sack of the game and the Cowboys recover the football. Cowboys don't get a touchdown, but they do get in field goal position and they score the field goal, bringing the score to 10-14. Cowboys are still down. Unfortunately, the Patriots do get in scoring position, but just for a field goal. But it is blocked by number 57, Gifford, and the Cowboys get the ball back. Here's where things got a little bit questionable for Cowboys fans over there in Patriot Nation. It's third down, Dak is at the line, he reaches over and scores from Cowboys' eyes, and anybody who can clearly see he scored a touchdown, but the refs review it and they call it a no touchdown. But you know, our Cowboys aren't quitters, so they go for it again. Dak reaches the ball over again, but this time it is knocked loose and recovered by the Patriots. So the Cowboys don't score on that drive. The refs, the Patriots, or someone was cheating. Now, I'm not saying the balls were deflated again. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that that was a touchdown. Anyhow, let's get into this third quarter. All right, so here we are in the third quarter, and unfortunately, it seems like I have an injury report. Tyron Smith limped to the sidelines. He appeared to be hurt, and we later found out that it was an injury to his left ankle. Just when the Cowboys could use some good news, Dak throws a pass to CeeDee Lamb, and it is good for a Cowboys touchdown, bringing the Cowboys score to 17 over the Patriots 14. And that, y'all, is how we like to roll into the fourth quarter. Here we go. Now, y'all buckle up because fourth quarter was a ride. Cowboys start the fourth quarter off with the first score with a field goal, bringing the score to 20-14. But not long after, the Patriots get a big run by Harris, and eventually they are in scoring position and they do score, tying the ball game until they kick the field goal, and now the Patriots are up 21-20. Let me tell you guys, by this time, all of us were on the edge of our seats because this was a little bit rough to watch. Some of our D-line tonight just was not there. Some guys did good, like Carlos Watkins. We'll talk about him in a minute. He did great, and some other guys. All right, Zeke has 2 great runs, gaining us some yardage. Wilson gets us the first down, and then Williams gets a penalty, a flag, and we are called back some yards. Our quarterback, Dak, takes things into his own hands, and he is stopped just short of a first down. And the Cowboys decide not to go for it, but kick a field goal. What do you think happened? He missed it. He missed a crucial field goal. This is fourth quarter. The score is 20-21, and this could have been possibly the game-winning field goal, and this guy misses it. Number 2, you're on my watch list again. All right, so all the usuals are happening right now during this Patriots game. You know, Romo is hating on the Cowboys. We'll talk about that. The referees are cheating, and just in a nick of time, Trayvon Diggs Island, whatever you want to call him, snatches the ball from the Patriots and runs it in for a Cowboys touchdown. By the way, Trayvon Diggs snatched that from his alma mater teammate, so that one definitely had to sting a lot, and we could tell by the look on Mac Jones' face. It looked like someone had just took his lunch money. Do you guys believe in magic or Diggs? So at this point, I'm kind of thinking they're one and the same. This is his 7th interception in 6 games. And I love how Diggs goes over to the side after he scores and just goes, shh. Like, you didn't even hear me coming. I just took your lunch money. Diggs has more interceptions than 27 NFL teams combined. I'm just going to sit that right there for you guys as we finish this fourth quarter. But you guys know we couldn't celebrate too much, right? Because of the tit for tat thing. Well, yeah, Mac Jones took that to a whole nother level. While we were celebrating in all of our glorious bliss, he threw a ball right by Trevon Diggs to number 84 for a Patriots touchdown. Patriots are now up. In my opinion, the Cowboys should have called a timeout after the interception to get the nerves calmed back down and to get a real play in action. But the fourth quarter is dragging. Fourth quarter isn't over yet. Let's keep going. There's a great first down by Wilson, and then there's another flag on number 52 for the Cowboys, Williams, and it cost the Cowboys some yards. It was either it was holding and unsportsmanlike conduct. They chose the 15 yards. We got the 15-yard penalty, which was terrible. It's so crazy. I wonder where they got that one referee who only knew how to throw up flags against the Cowboys. In classic CeeDee Lamb fashion, in perfect timing, CeeDee makes a big catch, bringing the Cowboys into field goal range. The Cowboys kick the field goal. It's good, and the score is brought to 29-29. It's a tie ball game. The Patriots get the ball back, but it runs into overtime. Here's what happens in overtime. The Patriots started off with the ball, and I am not gonna lie, I was over here just shaking, screaming at the TV, and luckily Watkins made a huge stop, and eventually it leads to the Cowboys getting the ball back without the Patriots scoring. All right, so Cowboys have the ball. CeeDee Lamb makes a huge catch again, and at this point he has like 107 yards in this game. Dak loads the ball up, reaches his arm back, throws that beautiful touchdown pass to CeeDee Lamb, and it is good for a Dallas Cowboys touchdown and a Cowboys victory. The Cowboys win over the Patriots 35-29, but not before CeeDee Lamb, of course, waves at Mills. Bye-bye. It's over. Yes, it is over, CD. That's 5 games in a row, 5 wins in a row for the Dallas Cowboys, and 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards for you. That was close. I feel like the referees tried everything that they could to give the Patriots that game. You know, we did have a couple of faults of our own, you know, turnover, penalties, but we didn't need help losing that portion. But, you know, the better team always wins. You guys know by now it's time for Candy's flag on the play. And if you watch this game, you should know who my flag on the play goes to. It goes to the referees. I don't know that one referee's name, but if you watch or if you go watch, it's the one who kept throwing the flags everywhere against the Cowboys. He gets my flag on the play. At what point are you going to either call a fair game or just let the guys play? This week, we're going to add Candy's ballers. My ballers are the ones who balled out during the game this week. The ballers of this week are CeeDee Lamb and Trevon Diggs. Now, these 2 players are not the only players who stood out in the game, but they stood out the most to me in this game, and I feel like they stood out and did their job the most when the team needed them. Trevon with that interception, although right afterwards the Patriots got the ball back and scored, he still kept his head in the game, and that was a crucial turning point in the game, that interception that he had. CeeDee over 100 yards this game, 2 touchdowns, and again at crucial points in the game where the Cowboys really needed it. Once during the game and in overtime, and eventually that pushed us to the win. So CeeDee Lamb and Trevon Diggs, Candy's Locker Room Ballers of the Week. And guys, their embrace at the end of the game, the hug just like warmed my heart. They just hugged each other like, man, bro, we did it. We won this game. I'm going to insert it here so y'all can see. My hot shot of the week is Nahshon Wright. I chose him as my hot shot of the week because of the jacket, guys. The jacket just spoke to me. He had, it looks like a Letterman jacket on, has the Ravens on there. Brave, and it's just like this sports type Letterman jacket, classic black jeans, black and white shoes, a nice bag to pair with it, and that was just a look that I liked this week. Now it's time for Ask Candy. The first question was, who are your standouts on the Cowboys team right now? Well, first of all, I'm not going to discredit anyone in their efforts in making the Dallas Cowboys as successful as they have been to this point. So I mentioned it earlier in my video, but I'll reiterate for you guys. My standouts, just the people that have gone above and beyond, of course, Trevon Diggs. Dax takes things into his own hands when he needs to. Zeke, Pollard, CD. I mean, kind of the list goes on. Parsons, Randy Gregory, Watkins this game. I have a lot. So I just love my team. I love how my boys are playing. Second question was, do you think the Cowboys will make it all the way or will they choke? I'm not going to answer that question how I want to or say what I want to you. But you must really not be a Cowboys fan if you're asking that type of question. People love to ask that question every year. Oh, y'all are going to choke? Are you going to go 8-8? Well, guess what? We're not 8-8. We're 5-1. And yes, my Cowboys are going to go all the way. And I believe it every year. And I especially believe it this year. And if you're a real Cowboys fan, you would too. All right, guys, let's get into my top 3 Week 7 game predictions. First game on my radar is the Eagles and the Raiders. I'm going to take the Raiders over the Eagles 35-10. My second game prediction will be for the Cardinals, who are 6-0, versus the Texans 1-5, because I simply want to see D-Hop rub it in those naysayers' faces, those who do not want him playing for the Texans, because their season isn't going very well. Oh, and of course I forgot to say, the Cardinals are going to take the Texans by 41-3. That's not funny, but that's what I think the score is going to be. All right, the final game prediction goes for the Saints and the Seahawks game. I'm going to take the Saints over the Seahawks. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it'll be 27-21 in the Saints' favor. I almost forgot. It is time for another Candy's Fan of the Week. This time, my Fan of the Week is Relentless956. I don't know what his real name is, but I'll tag him on Instagram and ask him and let him know and all that good stuff. But congratulations. All right, guys, that's it for Candy's Locker Room. Thank you so much for tuning in and sticking with me. The Cowboys have a bye week in Week 7, so you may see me on here talking about another team. Don't be all in my comments going all crazy, guys. I'm a football lover. I'm going to talk about other teams from time to time, but you should know who's at the center of my heart, the Cowboys. So like, share, comment on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Instagram and my Twitter, and I will see you guys soon.